Welcome into the another day of your strategic human resource manager program, the skill that no one teach you into the business school, academics, and the institution that we teach free into the strategic human resource operation manager program. Where the skills that are required for you into the future. And here in this the strategic human resource operation operation management manager, we are discussing about the different level of concept based activity so that you can understand the concept of HR, what the organization, successful organization, they perform, they practice in their organization. The same thing we are here sharing with you so that you can get the right kind of learnings, right kind of the way how you have to implement these strategies into your organization. So welcome into the day number 50 of your strategic human resource manager program. The program that the skill no one teach you into the academic and business school that we teach into the 100 days free for you in the strategic human resource manager program. The skill becoming the real human resource of business partner. However, as an HR, you does not bring the revenue for your organization, but as an the strategic business partner, you can help your organization to reduce your cost, improve your skills, and then having the strategy within the time bounded where you require the multiple level of the skills and strategy for your organization. That skill we are going to teach here into. In this day number 50, we have been reached into the half of today, the 100 days strategic human resource operation program, the 1 hour MBA. We have been started in the month 2 months back. Many some lessons we have been missed in between, but we are going to continue it correctly so that we can conclude within the right time by the mid of or end of the August. All those we will conclude all those sessions lesson into the right time. So now today we are jumping into the section 6. That section 6 is about the employee engagement. It is all about how you can create the success of employee, how you can create the great experience to your employee. When you are hiring the highly skilled people for your organization, but at this particular stage what is happening there, how you are engaging them, how they will be become very competitive, very cooperative, where they can utilize their most important, what are the efforts required to them, their initiative, their most appended efforts into their jobs. So that is now defining through the employee engagement activities. So what it is, rightly when we said engagement does not means you have some curriculum activity, their participation into that. It is about that what the objective of the organization you have been defined, then how effectively you are achieving to them. However, there you require the managed strategies so that you have a well-defined performance evaluation management system so that you can align it further. But when you don't have any performance management system, proper system, which is known as bucketing for your organization of the growth of businesses, so that it come to some small initiative you can initiate where you can properly enhance the productivity, enhance the business performance. You can have provided the opportunity to the individuals related to their professional and individual growth too. So that is all come together bringing into the employee engagement activities. Okay. So let's begin here. So how it is started. Now the employee engagement activity which you require to initiate as in the strategic human resource business partner, how effectively you can align your employee with your organizational activity to achieve the organizational goal. There you have to be focused on the multiple activity. We are creating a flow of all these activities which we are covering into these different lessons, maybe 9 to 10 number of the lessons we are adding into this section 6. So this is first the introduction of the employee activity engagement activities, how you can initiate the proper activity to improve the performance productivity of your individuals into the organization. That are the activity about your the engaging human resources into your organization. However, in the beginning I have been shared with you beginning of this program, I have been shared with you this program is especially we are defining it as an the 1 hour MBA where you have to be focused, you have to become the successful human resource business partner. So there you need to be mostly focused on the three things. One is your skill, it is your employee whoever you are engaging. So there you have required the two things. What are these two things? So let me share it with you once again so that you can more effectively resonate with me what exactly the employee engagement activities you are requiring. When you see you have employee engaging into your organization, and there you have some function defined. Without where you does not have any function defined, you cannot get the result you want to bring to your organization. Means it is here organization have some goals, 100 cr have to achieve annually. So how it is, so there are some activities already available. Now the people whom you are engaging, they need to initiate these activity, then achieving these objective which has been defined as a goal and objective. So for that, where you have to be defined a role specification required, and then secondly, there you have to be create the responsibilities and accountability. Responsibility and accountability to have it into the individual their DNA. So that's why how you can create these role clarity, the specification into the action required, position on position, and then making everyone accountable and responsible but the task you have been defined. So that are all coming through your different perspective, and when you have been a systematic way you have been defined into your organization, that is finally called as your employee engagement activities, which is also at the end called as the how you are initiating the success of your employees and what great experience you are providing to your employee. So that is the role of you as in the strategic human resource business partner, how you can effectively engage the individuals into your organization, and that are called your employee engagement activities. You have been hired them, now you have to be engage them. Either there are the individual employee who are in the beginning of the 6 month 1 year, they are perfectly working with your goal, they are motivated, they want to do something new, but your culture is providing that opportunity, so that should be defined into your employee engagement activities. Now, what is happening and what you have to do into the employee engagement as a strategic human resource business partner, as you have to become the real strategic human resource business partner, you need to be focused on the environment you have to create. You have to create the culture of socialization and the correct governance into your organization. Then you can consider based on environment for the skill development, environment for the utilizing of the skills you have, the talent you have, their potential you have to uh, but the opportunity to get that work into the organization. Then you have to create the governance to the time bounding, how the individual you can evaluate their skills, their talent, their productivity on the time bounded project and processes. Then finally, how these or your employee, what cost you have been defined to every individual we have been discussed previously. So that cost is that really resonating with your organization objective, and at the end you are getting the outcome and the ROI of that cost you are putting into your employee hiring for your organization. So when it come to first, you need to understand about the employee engagement, really what it is. When it's said the employee engagement, so it does not means only you have to have some extracurriculum. Many organizations they define as an extracurriculum activity after their 9 to 5 hours, then they are engaging with the extra activities, and those activities are especially incurring into the as an employee, they are engaged employee, but it is not, it is mainly about the jobs you have been defined, the jobs which require to provide the result, the achieve the outcome, achieve the organizational goal. So in that case, when the employee they have enthusiasm to achieve those tasks without propelling them. So there are the condition of the manager always are putting behind the every individual, okay, you have to do, you have to this, but that is not the engagement. Engagement means when you have been defined some structure, and that structure you are now putting into the action, and everyone doing such activity with defined results. So that's why we first define the standing operating procedure for every function which we are learning into this strategic human resource operation management program or the operation manager program. So what is here now, now the level of enthusiasm and dedication a worker feels toward their jobs. Number one, everyone who is coming to the job, not just for a temporary passing of the time, it is for getting the result done. They feel that these jobs are their own and they are getting satisfied with these jobs. And finally, they are also dedicated to achieve the organizational goals. So this is called your employee engagement. And when you are feeling about the your employee engagement activity, what it could be, how it could be defined. So here you need to be understand what result you want to be create, what a result you want to get at the end. That would be provided through your the employee engagement activities, and these activities are especially covering with where you are defining your employee, they are their engagement, you are it especially the level of enthusiasm as well as the dedication into the worker. They feel they about their jobs, the task they are doing, the responsibility you have been given to them. They feel accountable about these activities. It is number one, which is defining your engagement. Secondly, it comes your employee engagement. That is one of the critical job for your organization or the company success. If you have been defined system for the employee success, employee experience, you are enabling the great experience to your employee. So it means your business more than 80% will be automatically boost and boomed. So that is the reason why the maximum number, however, it is difficult, critical for the companies where they have the well-defined employee engagement, they are getting the right kind of result. But some insight, some practices, I'm going to share it here with you so that you can get that and implement into your organization. And then finally, it is about there, what are the jobs you have, then creating the satisfactions, my skill, my knowledge, and what I want to improve my knowledge into the future so that my morale should be always upside. So that is your employee engagement. It can be defined and assured through employee engagement, where number one, they are satisfied with their jobs, and when they are doing their jobs, then secondly, their morale are always up. They are coming every day, not by call, they are coming by themselves. They have to reach on time, they have to reach before time, they have to complete their task today. So that enthusiasm you are creating through the employee engagement activities. Third one, it is coming to where you mostly focusing on your employee, they are focusing on the productivity, your rate of productivity, quality, your services that are higher side, that are maximizing into your organization, and everyone is performing beyond to the expectations. So it means that it is the result of your employee engagement. So what you can get from the employee engagement activity, these are the 3 and 4 categorization we have been done it for you so that you can understand the employee engagement are what. Because everything you as an HR, when you are bringing the people into your organization, you are exiting them, but in between their whole journey, that is a way of their lifespan, but into their day-to-day activities, are they satisfied, are their morale up? So that are especially enhances by your employee engagement activities. And when an employer, you are defining some strategy for your employee engagement activities, it should be through your dedicated engagement of your leader, your management managers. You need to be teach them the proper communication, how they communicate. It does not mean communication only the information coming. It is about the addressing recognition as well as the a root cause analysis and defining. When you are providing the opportunity to the individual employee, when any issue happen, are you scolding your manager, are scolding your employee, or you are giving them opportunity to what it was thinking, the critical thinking, you are giving them that is thought process, enhancing their thought process. So that is all thing about where you are putting the activities into improving your employee value proposition at the end. When you have been in fact the effective employee engagement system for your organization, so there it is improving your employee value proposition. So at the end, the result there, it is about the employee success. You can feel, or your employee can feel a great experience into your organization, and finally they would be retained. When it comes to that the your employee value proposition, how you can create, there are the 8 number of the component which are effectively helping into improving your employee value proposition or your employee engagement. which started with your leadership, because it is required engagement of your people also. Then proper the three way of communication we are going to be learn about. Then your culture is also putting a great role into your employee engagement activity, and finally the result outcome is the employee value proposition. Then your reward and recognition system, how you are rewarding and recognizing your employee. It does not mean monetary only. The before the monetary, there are the other means which can provide you the most of a reward and recognition system. Then your professional as well as the personal growth you are providing to the individuals based on their needs. What are their social need, a culture need? Then you have the accountability and performance system provided where everyone feel accountable, they are responsible, and they are working on some performance criterias. And every performance you are aligning every individual with the mission and mission values, vision and values of organization. And finally the social and cultural responsibility as an corporate, but it should be enhancing with every employee, make them more cultural, make them more social, responsible, so that you can get best of the employee productivity, performance, high level with star performance into your organization. So at the end, when we are concluding into this cool section 6 about the employee engagement, there we are covering about the 9 different lessons. That lesson should be number 1, how you can align your employee with your vision and mission values into your organization. Then how to create you the employee accountable, and especially defining their performance criteria into organization, and then how you drive the performance. We have separately the performance management system we are covering here, but it is about their making them first accountable, then responsible, which drive the result as an right performance. Then their professional and personal development growth, what types of the opportunity you can add up. Then enhancing or productive culture and environment into organization. Volunteering and leadership is one of the key factor for a successful employee experience or employee success into the organization. Then rewarding and recognition culture, where you are rewarding your employee, how to reward them, how to recognize them and reward their activity, initiative, innovations that we are putting it here. Then finally, what are the control metrics for the employee engagement that we are covering here, so that you can get at the end a very specific framework of employee engagement activity, what you better can do. This activity we are bringing from the different level of the organization, which we are providing the services, as well as we are also providing it further into as a client we have. So all these activities we are as a concept based, we are providing you some concepts. However, these program, how you are getting into these activities, we have the premium programs where you can learn with our mentors live and through self-paced learning. You can go through these courses are very pocket friendly for you, so that you can access and get all these courses into the one bucket. So there we have the academy website also, you can go through there. We have also our website, you can go through there and connect to our team for the, if you want to go further the courses. There we have also initiated some the boot camps for the every Sunday, which are paid also. There we have been initiated also the webinar, weekly webinar, and which is are going to help you as an HR, so how you can improve your skills. Then third one, there we have the courses also, multiple individual courses, and we have also provide now the combos too. And finally we have added to the full academic access, very least cost for you, so you can check out all that. And now this is the overview of the module 6, employee engagement. From tomorrow we are going to get one by one every chapter, where started with the creating value and vision, or aligning your people with the organization value and the vision and value, so that you can effectively engage them within your organization. Because everything within the organization, when you are having, or you are the custodian of human resources, so it is your role to align them with the organization vision and values. So at the end you can get the right kind of talent for your organization, and it is the talent you have been bought, you have been bring, you have been attract, you have been deployed, but it is now engaging them so that they can be stay with your organization for the longer period of time. So this is all about the day to day. Then we are going to be moved into the second chapter, where we are covering about the activity to activity in these or in this module 6.